Hey Jay, Aquatics. Joseph, how you doing, mate? Hello everyone, and super impromptu live stream. I just thought I would say hello to everyone. It's nearly the weekend here in the UK, and I've got half an hour to kill. So I just thought I'd jump on, see who's live. I've not announced this or anything, so it's literally just if you watching, then welcome to a live aquascaping chat. You can ask me some questions. I'll try to answer as many of you as I can. Tell you some news and just a little bit of a subscriber hangout. So hello everyone. Hey, Tom Ackrill, how you doing, mate? A story about Tom. So Tom is a moderator on a very large UK-based Facebook group called Tropical Fish Keeping UK. Do check it out. I am quite active on there. I do like to promote aquascaping to beginners. This is the biggest area for growth in aquascaping. Let me just clean this lens. There we go. So yeah, the reason I am active on this in this huge Facebook group is to help promote aquascaping, and Tom is a very active member on here also. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Tom, but we kind of just got chatting about plants, and I think I recommended Hygrophila siamensis 53B to you. And ever since then, this plant, the Hygrophila siamensis 53B, has gradually kind of grown in popularity and kind of trending. And there's even an I Love 53B t-shirt now, which you can buy from Tropical Fish Keeping UK. I have a t-shirt that I bought myself. I think it was only about £10 and £5 postage. So yeah, we've got 53B well and truly popularized in the UK at least, and it's getting sold out of loads of stores. And it's just a bit of fun. I really wanted to just kind of promote this plant, not just to have some fun with it, but also more seriously, it is an easy plant. It's a fast-growing background stem plant, which will give you instant impact to your aquascapes. And for that reason, it doesn't need CO2 injection. It doesn't need high levels of lighting. So for this reason, I do recommend it, especially for beginners. They just want a kind of dense look to their aquarium right away. Almost impossible not to succeed with it. And so for that reason, I really like this plant. And I use it in Nimrodscape, and it's actually in my Aquascape 1200 as well. So it just shows the adaptability of it. You know, Nimrod's tank, the better tank, Fluval Flex 15 gallon or 57 litre, it's just got the stock light on there, which I think is only 10 watts or so. No CO2 injection, just a little bit of fertilizer. It does have the Tropica soil, which massively helps grow the plants. So that's the story behind 53B. Like I said, check out the Facebook group, Tropical Fish Keeping UK. It does have international members on there as well. There's about 55,000 members. Really good group, really great beginner advice. They do live streams on YouTube quite regularly. And the moderating team and the admin team are really passionate and enthusiastic and knowledgeable guys. So I do recommend checking out this Facebook group if you can. Amateur Aquatics, hello mate. Hey George, married yet? When are you back in Budapest? I'm not married yet, but I am going to Budapest for my stag do. So obviously, hopefully see you there, mate, which is 1st of November, I think. So I'll send you the details. I'm sure Balash and stuff will help us out. So hello everyone, thank you for joining. Really lovely to see you here. There's a few questions. I'm just going to go and look at random ones. Andrew W, are you tearing down and redoing the 600 Irigumi? Mixed reactions. So the last video, I did kind of hint that I might strip it down and create a black water biotope. I did ask you guys the question, what should I do with it? Very mixed responses. Some of you kind of insisting that I show you guys how to recover from it. Others like really keen for me to strip it down and do a black water. And I have to ask myself, this is an interesting point in itself, is the decision-making process when you create videos. Do you do it for yourself? Do you do it for the audience? It's interesting. So I think we can always know that you're never going to please 100% of the people all of the time. So you have to do basically what's right for you as a curator, you know, creating the best content. And that's a decision I think that only you as the curator can make. So I haven't decided, but I'm swaying in the favour of stripping it down. I don't necessarily have to prove to myself that I can rescue it. I know I can rescue it, and I know I could show you guys how to rescue it. But these lessons have been taught over and over on my videos already. That the 1200, the Aquascape 1200 had algae issues, and I overcame them, and I show exactly how I did that. There's videos on how I deal with BBA without chemicals, and there's lots of other videos on my channel. I've actually uploaded over 500 videos now, and there'll be at least 50 of them to do with how to treat and prevent algae. So from this kind of perspective, there's little less value, I would say, in showing you how to overcome algae again. I think there's potentially more value in doing a brand new scape, showing you how I prepare the black water, the botanicals, for instance, how to do the hardscape. And more importantly, I really want to focus on the fish on this one. I might even use RO water or collected rainwater. Really want to kind of mimic the natural habitat as much as I can in terms of the water chemistry, in terms of the aesthetics. Obviously, choosing the fish species appropriate for the size of the aquarium. I've got some fish. I really want to keep fish that I've never tried before. You know, for me, aquascaping, a lot of it is about stepping out of the comfort zone, stepping into that stretch zone, and this is the only kind of way you can grow as a hobbyist, I would say. You know, we have a thing called the growth mindset, and this all comes about from deliberately almost scaring yourself, you know, jumping into something that you're not comfortable with deliberately, and then learning from that, and then you grow as an individual. Your mind expands. You know, a once stretched mind never returns to its original size is a very well known kind of quote, which I, you know, absolutely fundamentally believe. You don't really improve in aquascaping unless you do push yourself, push the limits, think outside the box. It's all well and good having, you know, one aquarium and just churning out the same kind of aquascape over and over again. And I guess to some extent, this is what I do. I definitely have my own kind of comfort zone, this classic nature aquarium style, crypts, ferns, Bucophilandra nubius, you know the score. But I do have elements of my style which are always trying to push new boundaries. You know, this is why I set up a Malawi cichlid tank. This is why, you know, I've got a tank dedicated to Nimrod. You know, I've got the 1200, which is now very stem heavy. And, you know, I do like to stretch myself creatively. And with that in mind, I do have some exciting news in the near future. Hopefully, I will be setting up a reef tank. So you can look forward to that. Can't tell you more details at the moment. I'm still in discussions with the main kind of sponsor. But needless to say, this is going to stretch me hugely, and hopefully it's going to bring new and interesting content for you guys to hopefully learn from. If you watch me purely for the nature aquarium style aquascaping, or, you know, the planted aquarium knowledge, then that's fine. That's still going to be very much a focus of the channel. But I really want to diversify my content, diversify my own knowledge in the hobby. You know, I'm a hobbyist at the end of the day. I might be a kind of, I guess you could say I'm a professional hobbyist because I make a living out of what I do, but it is still very much a hobby. I'm still very much passionate, and I still want to learn. And there's so much stuff out there to learn in the hobby, and that's one of the most beautiful things about aquascaping. You never know everything. It's infinite, the size and the scope. So I'm absolutely straight into that ramble mode, aren't I? So I've not even got the comments pinging up everywhere. Do drop me a like, guys, if you're enjoying this content, and it will hopefully trigger some, you know, the algorithm, and more people can watch it and hopefully get educated and inspired about aquascaping. That's what it's all about on here. Let's just read through some kind of random comments. Blackwater, yeah. Joseph, I will see you at the Aquatic Experience. I've just been chatting to the one of the heads of education there, and I will be doing a seminar, a practical live demonstration using an Awase Highline 125, which is like the cube, which is one smaller than my Malawi cichlid tank. And exciting news, this is going to be raffled off as a prize. So you can watch me scape it, and there'll be like a Q&A session while I'm doing it live at the show, and then the whole tank system, including the Aquascape plants, will be supplied by Tropica Aquarium Plants, aquarium and filtration and lighting supplied by Awase, and you'll win the whole tank, the cabinet. You get the tank, the cabinet, I guess the filter, the lighting, and the whole scape, the hardscape, the soil, all the plants will be a prize to win as part of the raffle. So huge thanks to Awase, of course, for sponsoring this event. Hype boost talking about discomfort. When's the Utricularia graminefolia coming? Yes, good one. I do need to grow that plant. Absolutely, should really go for it. World Aquarium Singapore, will you be the Aquashella speaker? Correct. Yes, I am also at Aquashella, which is in Chicago towards the end of this month. In fact, it's probably only 3 weeks away. Wow, I best get this book written. I am there. I am going to be with starting off with the Chicago Aquatic Plant Society, doing a talk with those guys, a practical demonstration sponsored by UNS, Ultim Nature Systems, and also I'll be doing a live a Q&A session as well with the CAPS guys, the Chicago Aquatic Plant Society. I think this is on the Friday, and then I think Aquashella are actually organising some sort of creator events, some crazy stuff going on there involving bug eating and crazy contests. So hopefully I can have time to do that as well. And then the actual show, the Aquashella show starts. I'm just going to go upstairs, guys, because the kids are going to be home from school in a minute. Let's go in my office, my other office. Let's sit here. In fact, let's sit in front of this tank here, shall we? Oh, there we go, me. Don't look at that. Disgusting. It's not very good lighting there, is it? Let's go upstairs. I'll go in there. Let's go back down again. This is fun, isn't it? It's a tour of George's house. I just think I'll just sit here like where I was. I think it's okay. So what was I talking about? Aquashella. So the main event is the Saturday and Sunday. On the Saturday, I think I am doing a seminar, so a PowerPoint presentation about how to create a great planted tank. So if you can make Aquashella, guys, an aquatic experience, that would be awesome to see you there. Just let me know in the comments who's coming to these events. Dream stats. Good morning. I want to see the disgusting tank. No, it's not happening. Sorry. Ants France, could you do a paludarium? Yes, I do need to do a paludarium. I do have the equipment. I've got the Dua Terra, 60 centimeter long one, so I do need to do that. It's still in its box. It's really challenging to get all these scapes done. I've got 4 tanks at the moment in the gallery. I am tempted to I'm actually tempted just to run maybe 3. So one for Nimrod, the reef tank, and then a high-end sort of aquascape. So just have 3 scapes at home, all really high quality, all it's just easier to maintain. Because I do so much traveling, it's challenging to keep them all looking good, and I actually get kind of anxiety if the tanks aren't looking good. It really puts me into sort of this panic zone. So yeah, I'd rather have fewer scapes, but make sure they look as good as possible all the time. I have the potential I've got all the kit to have sort of 7 or 8 tanks running if I wanted, but I just don't have the time, and none of them would look good. I'd rather have 1 really good looking tank than 8, dodgy tanks, if that makes sense. Thanks to Candy. Hit the like, please. Yeah, I really appreciate Lizzie's here as well. Thanks so much to my moderating team. Really appreciate you guys. Ginger Graves, planning to meet you at Aquashella. Awesome, Gigi. Hope to see you there. So yeah, shout out to Lizzie and Candy. Thankless task, really. Well, I'm thanking you now, but really appreciate you helping out on the channel. And yeah, these guys do it for free. So I would like to buy them a drink, maybe, if I do see them in the flesh. I think I'm seeing Lizzie in, I guess you're at Aquashella, Lizzie, and yeah, hopefully you're going to be escaping one of those biorbs. So it's a bit exciting, biob air. Yeah, hit the like button, guys. 119 of you watching right now, which is pretty awesome. 41 likes. Okay, let's have a look through some more of the comments. Okay, boys have just arrived. Cute fish. House tour, yeah. Yeah, check out Dan Cute Fish on Instagram if you can. She does these epic drawings of fish, like in almost like a cartoon style. And she did Nimrod, and it looked amazing. So check out Dan Cute Fish on Instagram for sure. It's really, really cool stuff on there. Who else have we got? Ryu Watanabe, yeah, he's got a cool channel. Check out Ryu's channel. Love your African cichlid tank. Thank you very much. Love it too. Amazing fish. What else have we got? Oh, phone's going mad. 58 likes. Let's try and get up to 100 likes. Hit it, smash it. So let me know what you're up to this weekend, guys. If you got any kind of fish keeping or aquascaping plans for the weekend, let me know. And it'll be interesting to know where you're from as well. Let me know what you're from. We have international people from all over. It's really great to see such a great community all coming together in one place like this. Come to Singapore. Interesting. You should mention that. I might be going there next year with Tropica. We do have a facility over there, so hopefully we'll go over there at some point. Have never been to sort of Eastern Asia, so I would love to go to Singapore, and Japan as well is definitely on my list. So where have we got then? Scotland, yay! Okay, Syed, I'm going to answer this question here because it's been asked a few times. Syed Altamish, my driftwood is producing tannin since I set up my tank 4 months. Any solution to it? Always water's a bit yellowish and not crystal clear. Please help, bro. Yeah, you could try carbon filtration, some activated carbon, or Seachem Purigen is very good, and then just water changes, and eventually it will clear up. Some wood will just take longer than other bits of wood to clear, unfortunately. Pedro, George, you should come to Portugal Eco Arium store. Yes, I do love Portugal. I was in Lisbon. You might have seen the video that I produced from the sorry about the light changing all the time. Let's do this. This should improve things. There we go. Just for us, have you announced the winner of the competition yet? Always loving your scapes. No, and thanks to everyone that's applied to that contest. I deliberately did it so only my loyal viewers would really get a chance to how, you know, understand how to win the contest. So yes, I will be announcing that fairly soon. I'll let you guys know when. Okay, guys, I'm going to sign off in a minute. Just like I said, just a quick impromptu live stream. I probably won't be doing any videos for a couple of days or so. So I just thought I'd jump on right now. We'll have a relaxing weekend. Thanks so much for watching. Really appreciate it. And appreciate you watching my stuff. Aquascaping is and always will be my absolute passion. If you want to get like a bit of a deeper dive into understanding my story about aquascaping, if you've not seen it yet, do check out the 100 subscriber special video, which I released a couple of weeks ago. This is a real kind of story about how I got into aquascaping and from 0 subscribers to 100,000 and the whole kind of journey. So check that out. And you can also check out quite a cool interview I did with it's called The Tint. So you can find it on Spotify. Candy, I don't know if you're able to find it and drop the link in the comments. Had about an hour-long conversation with Scott Fellman from Tannin Aquatics. Some of you may have heard of this guy, a really awesome, knowledgeable guy. We had a really quite deep and meaningful conversation about aquascaping. And yeah, you can learn more about, the kind of my philosophy behind aquascaping. If you want to get a bit more of a deeper dive into that, you might find that quite interesting. Jacob Callow, how does one hire you? You can email me at keeponscaping@gmail.com. I don't advertise my services so much. If people really want to get hold of me, that they can. You can also click the send. I think there's an email tab on my Instagram. So if you find me on Instagram, George Farmer Studios, and then I think you can. There's a sort of email button on there, and then you can, if you're serious about hiring me for some scaping services, you can contact me that way. Okay. I'm going to say cheerio. Thanks so much for watching. Really appreciate you, and take care. Keep on scaping. Cheerio.